Howdy, hey everybody, it's SK again. I am back, bitches. We've got ourselves a brand new, bright and shiny Dragon Force game, Dragon Force 2. And unlike last time, I am actually playing it on hardware this time. I have a Sega Saturn, two Sega Saturns as a matter of fact. I bought a second one because I thought the first one was broken. Go figure, batteries are a thing. But I'm playing it on the hardware. I said during my first playthrough through Fondaria that I did want to go ahead and play this game. I want to do the same thing with Dragon Force 2 that I want to do also with Dragon Force, which is to complete every scenario. And I'm still intending on that. I just got sidetracked by IRL and, like, you know, the MMO itch. But right now I am feeling the MMO itch for non-MMOs, yeah. But I've got an itch to scratch right here, right now, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, because I really want to experience all of these scenarios at once. Now, unfortunately, because I did not play Fondaria on hardware, it's on an emulated software thing, I still don't have access to Tristan or Moon Palace or Pale Moon or whatever the hell. I mean, sure, kingdoms can change names radically. So I think what I'm going to be doing this time is I might be trying Izumo. That was probably one of my least favorite scenarios in Dragon Force 1. But from what it sounds like, Kade sounds pretty badass. She's a nation of samurai ninja who hold honor and etiquette in the highest regard. Its monarch Kade is viewed as valiant but rash and tends to fall for men with a wild or charismatic side. Her advisor Kansuke, because I'm pretty sure the Su is like the U is supposed to be like a silent, right? It's like Kansuke, like, you know, even like Yu Yu Hakusho, it's like, you know, there's a U in it. Anyway, Kansuke tries to keep her out of trouble, yes? I think this is what I'm going to be picking this time around. This is going to be my playthrough goodness. Also, my sincerest apologies if I sound a little bit on the weird side, because I'm actually using a different headset because I'm playing it on, you know, through hardware, through a monitor. Oh, that's pretty. The headset sounds a little funky, basically. Everything's kind of sounds muted to me, so I don't know if I'm super over speaking or not. This is dissonant. Weather's lovely. Most men are too soft nowadays. The breeze feels great too. None of the men in this country suit you, Lady Kade. Just drop it, would you? Women all over the place are going gray without getting married. I want to make a joke, but I'm not going to. I'm already thinking about what to do about this. But you could be old and gray by the time you find somebody. This is the start of this scenario. Fondaria's beginning was, you know, like the raping and pillaging of a countryside. Other ones were like, hey, by the way, you know, the world's about to be destroyed and all that kind of stuff. This is like she's wondering about how she can get... Okay. Japanese developers. The weather sure is nice. And that weird dissonant music again. Maybe it's meant to be traditional, but paired with the background music, it sounds super weird, man. Lady Kade, are you here? I've been here for 3 hours, man. I added the man. Lady Kade, you skipped out on breakfast. Silence, all of you. You should see such a beautiful day, not flee from it. Don't crog green to this. What are you talking about? Lady Kade is due for a marriage interview today. Oh, really? A marriage interview? Lady Kade, if you wish to become the next Esperance of Izumo, you must settle down. Truly old-fashioned. Royal subjects cannot meddle either. Positively feudal. Find me a man who can be best me in battle, then I'll think about it. Does this country have such a man? If that's the case, perhaps you should look in another country, Lady Kade. So you're ruling yourself out, Fujimaru? What do you mean? I'm merely one of Lady Kade's faithful subjects. With that pimp smile. A foreign gentleman. Yeah, sounds interesting to me. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. I love that all of these people are getting in her affairs about, like, who's the best person to get her laid. Megumi, this isn't your marriage interview, but to mix your blood with that of lowly stock. Sir Kensuke! The Lord of Bozak is stout as a rock and courageous as a lion. The neighboring countries fear him. They really are talking about who, like, the best lay is. And a guy's getting involved in it. That's actually freaking hilarious. I like this already. Sounds interesting. Now you're talking, and she's like all up in the business. That's sort of like, you know, Bamp, Chicka, Bamp, Bamp by proxy. Lady Kade! This should be a good way to pass the time, at least. Alright, it's decided! Off to Bozak! So we're making war with Bozak? So we're making war with Bozak so we can make love to Bozak? Alright, make war, like make love, not Warcraft sort of thing going on here. Megumi, this isn't your marriage interview. This'll be fun! That hurts to do that. Ow. Very well. I will accompany you. I'll make sure we have enough food! We'll go west and test the mettle of Bozak's lord. Everyone, prepare for the battle. Yeah, we are. We're literally going to war with Bozak so we can see how strong they actually are in a fight. If you can beat me in battle, fine, I'll fuck you. If not, you're not good enough. Alright, we're making war to figure out who's best to have sex with. As good a reason to go to war as any. I mean, you know, the rape of the lock existed for a reason. One thing I noticed while going through the hardware of all of this and trying to figure it out, and getting it all set up, is that apparently the, because I have this set up so that way... Okay, cool, that's fantastic. Is that by using my extra RAM cart to, basically use it as sort of like basically a software modding option, I do not have access to that RAM card as additional RAM, so I have whatever the Saturn has, and that's it. Now, the Saturn, apparently the Dragon Force 2 file is small enough that I can actually save two or three of those files on there. However, the Dragon Force 1 file, you got one room and that's it. Like, it has enough save file goodness to save, like, one game and that's it. I mean, you have, like, 461 blocks of memory. I'm assuming that's kilobytes. I don't even really know at this point. And that one saves, like, it's like 367 or something like that. There's actually not enough space to save anything else if Dragon Force 1 is on your memory file. I remember that one distinctly, and it made me quite the sad person. Okay, pairs of people now. Pairs of people too. I can't do that. Aid. Officers. Let's see. Isn't there a way to, like, change? Delegate POW recruitment. Delegate building to staff, because why not? Now, the thing that I like the fact that they've added that auto feature, but at the same time, there's not really a purpose to not have that feature enabled, unless it's for quote-unquote speedrunning, you know what I mean? If you don't really need to fortify castles for whatever reason, so you just turn it off so you don't have to get stopped by the constant notifications. Now, let me see. I'm just getting a little bit reaccustomed to the way everything is right now, and it's a little bit almost not disheartening, but it's just kind of a little bit surprising that everything is so much different than it is in Dragon Force 1, which was much simpler than Dragon Force 2 in terms of what it asked of you. But because it was simpler, there was much less customization. Here you can actually craft weapons, you can get upgraded troops, etc., etc., etc. But it's also a lot to remember because there's so much of it. And also, speaking of which, I gotta get my cheat sheet on here. Let me see. Google Dragon Force 2 troop chart. I put troop chat. Okay. Images. That's Dragon Force 1. I showed you guys this picture though, right? This is not... Where the fuck are you? Excuse me. Dragon Force 2 troop chart. That's Dragon Force 1. Where's Dragon Force 2? Derpa Derpa. I like the fact that one of my thumbnails is apparently listed on there, because that was episode 6 that said troop chart. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My thumbnail for episode 6 of Dragon Force 2 was titled troop chart. It is now the number 6 image on Google for putting in Dragon Force 2 troop chart. That is hilarious and awful at the exact same freaking time. Okay, where the hell... But, like, for real, where's my fucking troop chart? I'm getting a lot of things about World War II, and that's fantastic, but I need my Dragon Force 2 troop chart, man. You don't understand. I have Dragon Force 1 memorized. Dragon Force 2 is way more difficult. Okay, this is not gonna work. I wish I'd saved it to my hard drive now. It's not gone, right? Like, it can't possibly be gone, right? Dragon Force 2 troop chart. That's an Air Force troop chart. Oh my god, is it gone? Is it really gone? Where is it? Oh, this is gonna be real interesting. Okay, I can't actually find the troop chart on the internet anymore, and that is terrifying beyond all reproach. Alright, fuck it, let's go. We're doing it live, because apparently it just doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist, guys. I'm kind of scared now. I'm kind of real scared, but I'm digging this music, though. This is no picnic, Lady Kade. Your choice of husband will shape the fate of Izumo. Of course. Honestly, I'm worried your lack of determination to invade Bozak. Or I'm worried you lack the determination to invade Bozak. Enough, old man. Just point me in the right direction. Very well. Let's follow the peninsula, then head south once we reach the mainland. Alright, alright. So how interesting. We actually start... Uh-oh. We actually start with 2 castles instead of 1. I mean, to be fair, with Fondaria's case, we didn't even start with 1. We just straight up had nothing. Ronin. Oh, Ronin means that they're masterless, correct? Kikyo and Motochika. Okay, so we got that. We got Ayame, who has Ashigo. Oh. And Sami, who also had Ashiguru. Nido Petito. So we need to, like... Bozak's down up in this business, right? And I also get the feeling that we don't want to go through here because, yeah, that's Cockblock Castle. I remember you. That just suddenly became... just screamed back at me that it... This is one of the things about... I said, this is one of the things about Dragon Force 2 that did kind of bother me, that these little Cockblock Castles were here specifically so that way you could not advance into a direction that the game did not want you to do. Which means that, again, it's much more narrative-focused, and it means that there's a much more focused way that you can play, but at the same time, half of the fun was just being like, you know, I'm just gonna go up and take out fucking Tristan first, because that's how we roll. But again, for narrative purposes, you kind of have to do that. So how many people do I got? That's it? Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna deploy your ass. You're gonna head up here, and then you're gonna go with everybody else. Why did the buttons not work? Okay. Again, a little bit, surprisingly enough, not that used to playing on hardware, surprisingly enough. Even though I played 3/4 of a run, that was like a year and a half, 2 years ago, whenever the full translation just came out, and that was like, what, mid-2015? Something like that. So yeah, it's been about 2 years. But it's nice to see all this again. Hopefully the video quality is good, because this kind of has to be sampled up a little bit. Upon my honor, we will not lose! Do you really think you weenies are a match for me? I would farkin' think so. Okay, Ashiguru. Cavalry are good, archers are good, and I got a whole bunch of, like, meh to okay. I'm gonna send in Kade. She's gonna need some levels. She actually is at level 1, which surprises me. That Kikyo would make a far more suitable empress than Kade. What are you saying? How about a big pile of go yourself, my friend? I don't know where that came from. My sincerest apologies. Oh man, is this like the normal just... Oh yeah, this is like the default Izumo battle music, isn't it? Armor is in the heart. Well, it's also on the body, too. What is convex? That doesn't look like a convex to me, but sure, okay. Form ranks. Are you stronger than I don't know. Let's turn off that battle screen, shall we? That's not the button I wanted to press. Oh yeah, that's right. All semblance of shortcut commands with X, Y, and Z are pretty much gone now, which makes me a little bit on the sad side. Okay, so let's go order skill. Let's open ranks, and then I'm gonna order you to attack thine leader. You're gonna wind up getting a few of you killed, that's fine. If I'd thought about it, I would have put the cavalry first. But they're just straight up ignoring each other because they're all sent to attack each other's boss, which is kind of interesting that they're just ignoring them. Good luck trying to survive, Mr. Ashiguru. Use skill? Flame shot. Yeah, boy. Yeah, man! Let's get that flame shot going. It didn't do that bad. It's not that bad. Buttons are hard. Order to, I mean, I don't want to melee, but there's no way I can get them to, like, listen to me. Fuck it. Just melee. Just melee and murder all the Ashiguru because reasons, I guess. I will say that one spearman was, put up a hell of a fight, though. Give him all the credit in the world. Okay, order 1. Oh, I can't tell them to melee, that's right, because they're spearmen. But if you guys would do me a favor and just not stand there like an idiot for a solid, like, 10 seconds so we can pick you off one by one, I'd be super jazzed. I'm also remembering how tanky the generals were relative to the units themselves in Dragon Force 2 compared to Dragon Force 1. It's more balanced in a way, but it also kind of ruins the element of being vastly outnumbering, you know, the troops. One of the nice things about having, you know, 100 troops was that we have lost the favor of the heavens, retreat, indeed. You know, it gave an additional element of stuff. Moto Chicka has been captured. You damn right he has been. I don't want to put her in there. Well, because one, she has almost nothing left. I'll put a Megumi. She's the one that's all hot and bothered for Bozak anyway, so let's try it that way. But seriously, I want to know where the hell this damn troop chart is. It's in here somewhere. I'm gonna keep looking for this thing. I know it's here somewhere. It existed. At some point it existed. That is not what that is. Okay, so... Oh, there's only one person, so I guess there's no point except to form ranks, is there? Also, looking at Dragon Force 1's map and Dragon Force 2's map, like, next to each other, it's super freaking me out, man. Okay, Air Force, Air Force, Air Force, Air Force. You guys still alive? Yep. Okay, so use skill. Oh, I have a healing skill? Really? I have a healing skill. I don't even know what to say. That just blows my effing mind. So if you guys would be nice enough to not stand there. The AI is a little bit on the worst side, I will say. I am so terrified. Attack, please, and thank you. Yeah, this fucking troop chart doesn't exist, man. That's so not good. Let's just put Dragon Force 2. Let's see what that does. Meanwhile, whatever the hell this chick's name is gonna be having a hell of a time. But she has a really badass armor set. I can appreciate that. This healing is... I'm gonna be honest, Megumi, that having a healing is probably gonna be one of the most OP things in the history of mankind, but at the moment it is literally useless to me. So let's see how all this is gonna work with you dueling. You do well? excuse me, do you duel well? I kind of missed a very important syllable in there. Okay, yeah, alright, not bad. Not bad at all. That's good. Capture them, hopefully take them over in the next turn or two. And then we have the beginnings of a beautiful friendship. Chicka has been captured. Our army has been victorious. This music's freaking awesome though, man. I also appreciate the fact that when you take over a castle, you immediately get whatever troops were left over. You don't start at 0, which is one of the suckier things. Now, how many? What do you got? What you got for me? Okay, you've got basically nothing. You guys are up to snuff again? Okay, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see how well this is gonna work. I actually may run out of time. I don't know if I will or not. Okay. What? Wow, Lady Kade, did you see that total hunk? Huh? Where? Lady Kade, I must advise you this is inappropriate behavior for an Empress of Izumo. Weren't you the one who said I should look for a husband, old man? Please don't fill Lady Kade's head with these scandalous ideas, Megumi. Yeah, I want to see what the hell this is talking about. What? Bow, bow, da, da, dum, bow, da, da, dum. Bow, bow. Oh, why me? I don't know. Why you? Bow, bow. How did Kade not get a level out of that? Lady Chicka would make a far more suitable apprentice than Kade. Oh, so wait. So they're both rebels, sort of thing? So is this sort of like a replacement of the whole Tiras being challenged by Lane sort of thing? Okay, standard. Let's reverse that real quick. And then we form ranks. Boom, shakalaka. Everybody ready? Let us go. Yes, indeed. Order. Nope, that's the wrong one. Attack. Because advance will just have them run all the way hell to the back of the screen here, which is cute and all, but not exactly what I would call expressly useful. Case in point, that would have been a bit more, no, fuck it, I'm just gonna have you attack as well. I don't even care. Order, actually, I do care. Let me wait for these guys to do their attacky goodness first. A couple of them anyway, maybe one or two, maybe one or two. Okay, use skill, and then I'm gonna go ahead and flame shot. That way, just basically kill some dead air while waiting for all of them to attack one another. Now, that means Kade's gonna be fighting, 9 or 10 things by themselves, but, she's the leader of freaking Izumo, and she's, like, dual-wielding kunai? What the hell is that? I mean, it kind of... They're not as big as your typical samurai swords. They're like short sword sort of things. So aren't those considered kunai? I don't know. I don't really know anything about Japanese weaponry. I suck. I'm bad and I feel bad. I promise you that. So where the hell... I know this thing exists somewhere. I swear to God, it's here somewhere. Sorry, I'm still looking for this damn troop chart. I know it exists. Bah. I'm not gonna actually have to duel this motherfucker, am I? If I die because of this, I will be very displeased. So you better win, Kade. There you go. Much better. That's what I thought. Dagnabbit. I'm about halfway tempted to just find my video, pause it at the part where it has the troop chart, and just leave it there. Because I don't have anything else of it right now. It's literally not on the internet anymore, and it's scaring me. And I'm attempting to multitask it. It's not working, man. You don't understand. My brain is not doing the things that can make the stuff happen. I need that troop chart. It's like having a security blanket or a binky. I need that shit. Whoops. Had to turn on a light. It's starting to get dark. But I'm really looking forward to being able to, you know, fight another nation, because this default music is probably going to make my head start to hurt sooner rather than later. It may be the caffeine withdrawal, but this is going to get to me before too long. It's unfortunate that use skill fire sword boost physical attack strength. Huh. So that's a melee spell then, basically. Alright. That's good to know. You guys can run a little bit faster, I hope. Maybe? Perhaps, maybe, perhaps? Okay, so order all. Just attack the main guy. It's fine. There's like 2 people left. You'll survive. She is a surprisingly buff-looking woman. Wait a minute. Is that a woman or is that a man? I can't... Oh, God. Is this person... Is this chick... Is this dude, like, the new... What the hell is his name? The one that looked like Link. Not Link. No, his name wasn't Link. There was actually a Link in Highland. Who was the name of the character in Dragon Force 1 in Izumo? It was one of the samurai, one of his 5 starting generals that looked surprisingly and terrifyingly effeminate for someone that was apparently supposed to be a man. And it freaks me out a little bit. Okay, so hopefully you'll win. Okay, good, thank you. That was a weird just element of utter silence. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. Lady Kikyo. Oh, that's really strange. Huh. So somebody is not a fan of Lady Kikyo then, from what it sounds like. This music definitely makes up for the bad battle music, though. Shigure. So I guess Shigure is a guy? I guess? I don't know, is that a male name? Like, is that a male name or an effeminate name? So I guess I'm supposed to be going down here, then through here and down there, because Cockblock Castle's right there. And, if I might add, right there as well, and that is not... The funny thing is, on that hardware playthrough, I actually went ahead and, I may have even said it during my Fondari playthrough, I actually leveled all of my characters and ground them up via caves for like a solid like 3 or 4 months of in-game time, and attacked one and then found it as I got there. It was just like, nope, this is way too strong, and they turned around and left. I didn't even have a chance to fight them. They just like peaced out and said, no, I'm not doing it, and immediately retreated. I was so pissed off. Being searched and then just utter silence. Fair point. Here's the weekly report. We won 3 battles this week. Yame has joined our army. Fortification on Sur has failed. So I only got 1, huh? Might as well just take my head. Let me sit on your throne and I'll have something worth considering. Oh, that's cute. I don't get along with Kansuke. Alright, so that's kind of nifty. Alrighty, so I have 4 awards. And the way they do it is pretty much the same, but the layout's just a little bit different. So how will we go about this? Cavalry are great. These guys have all Ashiguru, which are frankly kind of shitty. I mean, like, they're not bad. They're just kind of shitty is the only way I can really put it. They're just not that good. So Ayame, huh? Ayame was the one that was like, oh, Kikyo. So you know what? I will give you 10 soldiers for basically being a jackass. Megumi, I'll give you 10 troops. You know, yeah, I'll... There we go. So that sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and... I don't have any items, right? No, I have nothing worth. And the whole forging thing, I have literally nothing, because nothing in inventory. So, let's go ahead and save, and I'm going to call this episode for now. See if I can find that freaking troop chart, so that way I'm not going to have a panic attack trying to figure out what the hell happened to it. And, yeah, you know, if you enjoyed this all, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. If you want to send hate mail, groovy, go for it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.